TravelingMel.com.
Hey, seal lovers! We are about to rescue some seals here in Ireland. Actually, we're not going to rescue them because they've already been rescued. These little pups got left by their moms or something happened and they were stranded and they were rescued, and we get to volunteer to help feed and clean and do whatever else you do to rescue seal pups.
We have about like 400 volunteers all across Ireland, and so what will happen is if we'll get a call on the beach. There's a seal on the beach and it looks in distress, so we have a 24/7 hotline that we have, and so we'll ask them to send pictures and as much information as they can about the seal, and then we'll contact our volunteers, see who's able to go to the seal, pick it up, and then what we usually do is, since it's a really big country, so we don't want to like have people drive 4 hours, 5 hours to here, so we'll just do like a relay train, and so we try not to have them drive more than 2 hours, so we'll just kind of bring them down, make their way down. We actually just got a new one in yesterday. So it wasn't so far from here. It was actually just about an hour south of here. So
I think when we came when did we come? Saturday?
Yeah.
They were saying they were waiting for a seal to come in.
What's its name?
Oh yeah, its name is, what's its name? Mad Mardigan?
Mad Mardigan. Yeah.
Mad Mardigan. So then they go walk you through our hospital. A little bit, then you can show us. Well, let's go inside. So right now they're getting fed 4 times a day, starting at 8 in the morning and ending at 8 in the evening. And so they get weighed twice a week, and so we have to update how much food they're getting.
Delicious. Yeah.
So it's half fish soup and half electrolytes.
Right. You guys, we can have that for lunch.
Exactly.
I'm feeling hungry.
And then we'll do a force feed. And so, like I said, they swallow their fish whole. And so basically it's just having the fish in their throat, kind of sticking it far enough back that their instincts and their muscle reflexes take over, and they just swallow the fish whole. Of course, it's really important because we have towels, sheets and stuff for each animal. So this is our ICU. We have 2 animals in here right now. This is kind of where they first come in. We got them at the right time. They just were all cleaned, and so they're looking good.
It's hard not to pet him.
Yeah. They can bite pretty hard though. They were the right weight, and they were able to free feed easily, and without any issues, so we moved them into this pool. This is our nursery pool.
You said this is normally full of water.
Yeah, I'm draining it right now because we're going to clean it. So this also gets cleaned once a week. But that's what's great about this pool here. It is completely separated and gives them a lot of privacy, so they can just kind of be on their own. And so they're in here for about a month before they're released, and so that really gives them enough time to become wild again, which is great.
So one of the things we were concerned about, not really concerned, but curious about, because you have to be careful when you're a responsible tourist, is the accreditation for a rescue center. And the Irish Seal, or the Seal Rescue Ireland, is accredited by some nonprofit places, but also by the government, and they're frequently checked to make sure they're adhering to all the ethical and scientific and health standards that are part of their licensing. So we were relieved to hear that. We assumed that was the case, but it's good to know for sure. Right now they have primarily common seals or harbor seals, and the gray seals, the other type of seal that they get a lot of, are starting to pup right now, so they'll start to get pups from there that need rescuing pretty soon. They name them each season on a theme, and this year's theme is Wizards and Magical theme, and so there's like Hagrid and Harry and some other stuff, and then they're going to name the first gray seal they get Gandalf.
Alright, I'm gonna carry her out through that way, so you guys can stand over on that side. Yep. Or if you want to get a good picture of her face on, you can stand further back.
Perfect.
There you go.
What is going on, human? Oh my gosh. Did she get out of the bucket?
So right down here in this bin is our baby seal that we're going to clean the kennel of, or the boys are. Its pen smells like surströmming, or the fermented herring from Sweden. And so we'll see how the boys handle that and how I handle it. But they're going to give it a shot. They're good sports. This thing is absolutely adorable. It has these giant eyes, Neoteny eyes, that just cry out for us to help it. Typically you don't want to do that without the pros telling you what to do. So we're going to clean the kennel and see how things go.
From the cleanest to the dirtiest in that order. So normally we'll start on the outside and then kind of work on the inside walls, and then we'll do the floor, and then we'll do the mat that she has, and then the last thing we'll do is the bathtub.
Well, I'm really impressed with the boys. They're not reacting to the smell at all. They're jumping right in. I don't know why I should be surprised about that, because that's kind of their style. Very cool. That's either Sabrina or Panoramics. What do you think, Finn?
Fun!
Tell me what you're doing. Tell the people what
I'm
you're doing.
brushing the walls, cleaning the place.
What are you cleaning off?
Seal poop.
How does it smell?
I got used to it, but at first it smells like herring, sour herring, which is a Swedish thing. You have a video on that, I think? Yeah.
I mean, they get pretty dirty. The animals get fed 4 times a day, so there's a lot of stuff coming in and out of the seals. So we really have to make sure things are kept clean, and we do clean like this, like a general cleaning every day. So what they're doing right now is kind of what we do every day for all these seals, and it just really helps get all of that fish extras and fish bits and seal waste and all that stuff out. And for some cases, like if we're moving seals around, we'll do an extra deep clean, and so then we'll spray everything down with bleach and then give it a good rinse before we put the seal in. But the general cleaning is just with soap and water, so it does its job.
How was it?
This cleaning of the seal poop was actually pretty fun. It's kind of, we got those buckets, I'm not sure if you can see them, and we put our brush in and basically just scrub everything away. First the walls, well first the outside, and then the walls, and sorry my face, then the floor, then the mat, and then the tub, in order from cleanest to dirtiest.
Right.
And yeah, it's fun. Great.
What do you think of the baby seals?
What?
What do you think of the baby seals?
Awesome.
Ben just told me he changed his mind about his occupation, and now he wants to be a part-time musician and a part-time seal poop cleaner.
After they keep down the fish soup and the electrolytes and they seem interested in fish, we gotta go through a fish school with them. And so it kind of starts by throwing a couple fish in the bath and seeing if they're interested in it. And then we'll actually get on them and have fish in our hand, and we'll kind of put it in their throat far enough back that their reflexes and their instincts take over, and so they just instinctively start to swallow the fish.
Hey, there's a fish behind you.
So this is our pre-release pool. Once the seals are in the nursery pool are about 25 to 30 kilos and they're able to eat well on their own, then we'll move them into the pre-release pool. As you can see, it has a high fence on it, so we really want to get them not accustomed to humans, because up until this point they're really gotten used to us, and they see humans and they associate us with food, and we really don't want that in the wild. So we have this high fence to kind of keep them enclosed and private. So what you're seeing now is during the feeding, we won't even show our faces when we're feeding them, so we'll throw them over the fence so that they don't associate humans with food, which is what we really want when they're in the wild.
is one of these things that's so cool about unschooling or world schooling or any kind of education, is to try something like this and see the kids really get into what it's actually like to work at an animal rescue or to work with marine mammals, and just such a cool opportunity that I'm really glad we can get some of these things happening for them.
All right, they have cleaned out the outdoor pool, and now they're going to break up some fish for feeding time.
So this is how we get our fish in these big blocks like that are all frozen. So what we gotta do is we're trying to gently pull them apart like that. And that'll be the good ones in there. And then the ones that rip, is there a bucket right over there?
Yeah.
Yep. So the ones that rip will go in there. You're gonna start at the top and kind of work your way down. Yeah, you can go ahead and put it in there. We might use it for fish soup. You got your gloves on. We can do 3 kilograms of fish. So you guys put in, yep, 3 kilograms. That'll be a lot of fish.
We're not even at 1 yet.
Go around there so you can see them.
What are you doing? Well, that turned out to be an even better experience than I thought it was. It was really that I thought it was going to be. It was cool seeing the kids really get into the cleaning and the fish pulling apart and learn a lot. So the program's called Rescuer for a Day, and it is Seal Rescue Ireland. And if you are in this part of Ireland or online, you should definitely check them out.
And they are supported by donations, so if you feel like supporting some seals, send them a little cash or drop by and adopt a seal.
And you can support us by sharing this video, giving us a thumbs up, liking, and sharing it with your friends, which I already said, so just do it.
Nice segue.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep walking until we're done filming.
Bye.
So they do have